All right. In the following exercise, we have to analyze the errors in our adjective clauses. So one general rule is to remember that there are different cases of pronouns. So a quick recap, relative pronouns, right? For people, subject would be who, object would be whom. If it's essential, it can be omitted. And possessive adjective followed by a noun would be whose. And for things, right, or animals, we can use which or that. Also, one important thing to note is that a relative pronoun, I'm going to use a different color. A relative pronoun has to be either the subject or the object of the verb or the object of the preposition in our adjective clause. So if you take a look at number 1, the book that I bought. Do you see how the it is incorrect? You have to cross it out because I bought the book. I bought that. That is already the object. So you cannot have double object, double pronoun here. So if we take a look at number 2, the woman was nice that I met yesterday. So this is actually what we call misplaced modifier. Why? Because the rule for adjective clause is we have to place it after the antecedent. In this case, we are modifying the woman. So we need to change the location of the adjective clause to after the woman. The woman that I met yesterday, or better yet, I'm going to rewrite it. The woman whom I met yesterday was nice. Okay, and of course, in this case, we can omit the pronoun. The woman I met yesterday was nice. Okay, number 3, the people which live next to me are friendly. So we know this is just the wrong usage of pronoun. Why? Because we are modifying the people. The people is our antecedent. We have to use who, whom, whose, not which or that. That's for things and animals. And since this is subject, we have to use who live next to me. Okay, and number 4, I met a woman who her husband is a famous lawyer. So we know the woman's husband is a famous lawyer. So we have to use possessive adjective. Instead of using who and her, we need to use whose husband. Okay, and number 5, do you know the people who lives in that house? So this is actually an error called subject verb agreement. I shouldn't have a dash. So our relative pronoun who is referring to the antecedent, the people. The people is plural, and that means I have to use plural verb inside my adjective clause as well. So I have to cross out the S, who live in that house. Okay, and number 6, the professor teaches chemistry is very good. So right away, I know that there's something wrong with this sentence because I have 2 verbs, teaches and is, but I do not have any conjunction. So that means I have to add in a relative pronoun so that I can have a dependent clause. So the professor who teaches chemistry 101, that becomes my adjective clause. All right. And now